So yeah, I'm getting back into FNAF again. Well, I've always been into FNAF and I've always understood, but I kind of stopped after um, Help Wanted to. And I gotta say this: FNAF the Help Wanted is better than Help Wanted 2.
I'm inclined
And I've
to
heard some
agree.
people say, and that's what kind of hurts me is because, dude, I gotta say, if I'm talking about all the games that I've watched and all the games I have played, even though I haven't completed a lot of them, but I have played and understand quite a bit of them. Help Wanted is my favorite of them all. I absolutely love Help Wanted. It's so good. It
Yeah,
really is. So
it really does a
that
good
that
job of like immersing you into the world of FNAF in such a cool
and,
way.
and it's still told an original story too,
Yeah, it
along with that,
did.
and it was really really good.
With Glitch
So
Trap.
after Help One, yeah, after Help Wanted Two, after watching Matt Pat's playthrough of that, it was kind of like this. In a way, it was kind of like this kind of disappointed me because when I heard Help Wanted Two, I'm like, oh, dude, I love Help Wanted One. This is gonna be fantastic. I watched the playthrough and I was like, it was good, but it wasn't as good as the first one. So it was like, it kind of disappointed me.
Yeah,
So I kind of stopped after that.
I
So
agree.
from what I've heard, Secret of the Mimics, I know I did hear Markiplier's opinion on it. If you don't want me to say anything, I won't.
Yeah, don't say anything. Yeah, I still have to finish this playthrough.
But it wasn't his opinion after it was over. It was his opinion while he was playing it, and it was an opinion of that he said. There's one line I can't say. He said, he's like, I do miss the old FNAF, and I can understand when he says
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I can understand
Nice,
that.
third try.
Let's go,
No, you're supposed to say
Shane.
first try. If you say that,
Anra.
no one will know.
Oh no. Is there more?
Oh no.
You playing Elden Ring?
There's more!
There's more. There's more. Shit.
Well, you thought you were done? Think again.
When you think you're done with a boss fight, and then the second bar comes up, like, oh fuck. So anyway, yeah, back to Star Wars. How do we go from FNAF to Star Wars, or from Star Wars to FNAF? But anyway,
Well, we went from Star
I'm
Wars to
excited.
Kingdom Hearts to FNAF.
FNAF. Okay, yeah. Well, that makes more sense. But no, I'm out of the whole D23. I am super excited for Ahsoka season 2. That's what I'm excited for. I can't remember everything that's coming out, but I
Incredibles
know
3,
you.
Zootopia
Incredibles
3.
3.
Oh no,
What happened?
no! I died.
What happened?
What
They were
happened?
one hit.
What happened?
So I have to do that entire fight over again.
Oof. Weren't they supposed to make was it a Coco 2?
Yeah, Coco 2 is confirmed. Which I
Okay.
hate because of how perfectly that movie ended.
I was gonna say, I remember seeing that, and it doesn't really need it, but okay.
Exactly.
But,
We're also
but
getting a live action Lilo and Stitch 2. We're getting the live action Tangled.
I have to do the whole fight
oh,
over again.
The new X-Men. Avengers Doomsday. Which I don't really care about,
I
but whatever.
oh no. So okay, I have mixed feelings about what you just said. The live action Tangled. Mixed feelings about that
Yeah, I do too. I just like the live action
because
remakes.
I love, dude. This is my opinion, and I think a lot of people are agreeing this more and more as each year goes by, and it's no disliking towards the movie I'm going to compare it to. Tangled is better than Frozen.
I agree. No, I agree with that. I love Frozen, but Tangled is It's so much better.
When the hype for Frozen, I was like, oh, this is a good movie. This is a really good movie. But I remember seeing Tango. I'm like, I'm sorry, this is better.
I think the second Frozen is better than the first one.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Part of me agrees with that only because of Matt. Because
I forgot about that.
Dude, I love that. That's so good. I don't fucking care.
I think the songs are overall better in the second movie.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think the world that they build in the second one, they really did a really good job at building up the world.
Yes, I think they did a good job at. I think Elsa's character is better in the second movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way they handled her internal struggle.
Yeah, the first one, they did a good job at giving us understand, like, okay, she's struggling with this, but they really kind of made her seem like she was an uncontrolling. I wouldn't say monster, but an uncontrolling creation, and they really tried to build off of her sister more than her. So I would say the first one is a little bit more Anna's story.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is a little bit more Elsa's story.
Pretty much. Hitting the nail on the head.
But that would, with that being said, I still like Tangled more. I think Tangled is fucking fantastic.
Tangled is also a lot funnier than Frozen. Let's be real.
Dude, Flynn is so fun. He's so
Zachary
relatable.
Levi as Flynn is chef's kiss.
Didn't want to have to do this. Hit you with a smolder.
That always makes me laugh. It's so good.
But no, that movie, dude, that fills me with, hey, I love Tangled, but don't ruin it with live action.
Yeah.
Because I will say, Disney, they're more 25% they get it right, 75%. Oh shit. They should know by now. If you're gonna let anyone do live action, just let DreamWorks do it. I understand DreamWorks has only done it once with DreamWorks has only done it once with live action. With How to Train Your Dragon.
Well, that was their first one.
That was their first one, if I remember correctly, that they done live action. And it was really good. But you know why it was really good? Because they didn't fuck around with it. Another thing they did too, the person that created How to Train, or the one that directed How to Train Your Dragon in 2010, was the one that directed the live action version.
Yeah, Dean Dubois. Is that his name?
Yeah. Yes. They literally just brought everyone back except for the people that voiced characters. This time they had actual actors for that.
I do remember that Chris Sanders, the director of Lilo and Stitch, he was also the one behind the animated How to Train Your Dragon.
And again, do you know why Lilo and Stitch is... You don't hear a lot of people saying bad things about it? Even if you don't hear a lot of praise for it, you don't hear a lot of bad things about it. And it's the same thing with How to Train Your Dragon. You didn't hear any bad thing about it. There's a reason why. I think they finally figured out, hey, how we let the original people do it, and just bring on actors that they can work with. There we go. Done. But here's my problem. Here's my issue. Doesn't need a lot of action. I'll even make the argument that How to Train Your Dragon didn't really need. Tangled doesn't need a live action.
Yeah.
A lot of them didn't need live action. I would say very few needed live action.
I'll tell you what, the only live action remake I actually like is Jungle Book.
Oh, and Aladdin. I will say Aladdin, but I will also say that one is mixed because you didn't have Robin with it. Yeah. And again, that's not at fault. That's not Disney's fault, but I will also say it is Disney's fault for making it a live action. Mm-hmm. Now, with that being said, I think Will Smith did a really good job. Actually, I
He
actually
did.
like Will Smith Genie. So that's why I'm saying I understand why they did it. But again, if they didn't hire Will Smith for it,
Get your
then it'll
lamp's
be told,
bottle. I'm sorry. Out of my genie.
He
get
basically did
your
his own version of the
get
genie, which
your
I
hands
appreciate.
off my fucking off my fucking. Oh, what's it called? What's the thing that Genie is in?
Huh?
Lantern? What's the thing
Lamp.
that Genie is in? Lantern?
Yeah, something like lamp.
The magic lamp.
Lamp. Yeah. Get your hands off my lamp. Get your rubbing hands off my lamp.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So that one's mixed feelings for me. That one really is mixed feelings for me. Wasn't there one or two other things that were Disney, or not Disney, that were Star Wars related that were announced? I know was Starfighter.
Yeah, that's a new
Was-
film that's coming out.
I'm excited for that one because it's got Ryan Gosling. That's gonna be
Yep.
interesting.
Coming off
So
of
I-
his last space movie, Project Hail Mary.
Which I have seen. I've seen that movie now.
Isn't it like so good? That movie's phenomenal.
I will say this. Do I enjoy it more than The Martian? No. But I'll also say there's not very few
Oh.
things I enjoy over The Martian.
Oh.
I love The Martian is one of my favorite movies. Like, Shane, that's another thing you gotta do. If you can find a website that does the same thing as the gaming one, the top 10 gaming, your top 10 games, if you can find one for movies, that would be interesting. Because I would put The Martian very high on that. That one is one of my favorite movies of all. I love The Martian. I could watch
I
that
actually did
50
not know
times in a
that.
row. Yeah, I can watch that 50 times in a row, and every single time I will be just as enthralled. I would never get tired of it. So, me saying Project Hail Mary is below that is like saying 99% of the movies are also part of that that I've seen. So, but no,
Fair.
I really liked Project Hail Mary. Now, I will say this too. I will have to watch it again. Because some of the stuff does go over your head a little bit. So it is a
Yeah.
movie you have to watch multiple times. But with that being said, I really enjoyed it. And I absolutely love Rocky.
Rocky's so adorable. I actually
And of
did
course,
not
my
know
favorite
that
scene
movie
has-
was directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller until I saw the credits.
Yep.
It makes a lot of sense. I'll direct the both of these. And
I love the scene where Rocky is in his ball. He's like, "You're in a ball." He's like, "Grace Rocky, do big science." I love that scene. Dirty, 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 dirty. Why is there so messy? Question. But no, I love that was a really good movie.
yeah.
But you know,
I can see that
I'm very
movie.
interested.
Can you see that movie sweeping the Oscars this year? Or next year? Or The Odyssey?
The Odyssey. Oh, dude, I don't know. That's gonna be close. Because those two movies, right now, I'll say this. I will say this. The Oscars, you're gonna see three movies take majority of the awards. Project Hail Mary, The Odyssey, and the new Spider-Man movie.
Yep.
Because I've heard a lot of people talk about the new Spider-Man movie might be the new best Spider-Man movie. So
That's what I've heard.
I think those three movies, those are the ones you're going to hear the most win awards. It's just going to be a question of who. I do tend to agree. The Odyssey probably will get more awards, but it's only I'm not saying this in a mean way. I'm not saying this in any way because I do like Christopher Nolan. But Christopher Nolan is a more well-known director than the director of uh, Project Hail Mary. That
Yeah.
being said, you're gonna
That,
see Project Hail Mary win a lot of awards.
hmm
That's my prediction. If we're gonna be talking about like the gaming awards and all and movie awards, my prediction is you're gonna see three movies dominate the Oscars, and it's gonna be those three.
And
Should
for
be
the
a
Game
pretty
Awards,
heavy
it's going to be
competition.
it's going to be GTA 6.
Yeah, pretty much.
if it doesn't miss the cutoff.
True, if it doesn't miss the cutoff.
I don't think it fucking matters. They'll find a way. They'll find a way. Dude, the cutoff could be what? It comes out what, November 16th? The
19th.
19th? The cutoff could be November 20th, and I still think it would win Game of the Year. Because the first 24 hours of that are going to be absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's just the rule of the Game Awards is that, like, at least, like, the critics have had to play it, so it's just whether or not GTA is going to give out early copy to critics to play before the nominations are expired. But knowing Jeff Keighley, he's going to want that there. So I feel like he'll probably push the deadline back. Because this was similar to God of War Ragnarok, because I think that game came out, like, mid to late November, and no one had gotten to play it yet, but critics had got to play it. But the nominations were coming out before the actual game came out, but since the critics got to play it early, they got to nominate it, if that makes sense. So
Yeah, no.
That makes a little bit of sense. We'll just have to wait and see. Really looking forward to that watch party.
Rockstar will probably do what Kojima did with Metal Gear Solid 5, which is instead of giving out digital codes to all the reviewers, they invite them to fly out to a hotel, they lock them in the hotel, force them to play no phones until they beat the game, and then they can review it. That's what they did for Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
One, mainly because they're not going to want the game to leak. You're not going to hand out digital copies to reviewers, because that's probably why they're also not doing a physical release until later.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't leak.
I mean, yeah, that's what I've been saying.
Or they just won't give it to reviewers at all. I mean, they don't really need it.
I was gonna say, yeah, they don't need it. The hype is gonna be so big. If any critic gives a 4-star review, like out of 5, if any of them get a 4-star, they might get threats.
Oh,
So they're,
gosh.
dude, people are fucking assholes.
I wanna see a reviewer out give it like a 6 out of 10 or something just to see the uproar.
Dude, they'd have
That'd
to
be
move out of the
hilarious.
United States, bro. They better not live in the United States if they do that.
Is
And just to be
Rockstar
clear, I'm not.
an American studio?
I believe so.
It's kind of an everything studio. Like they have offices
gonna say, I think-
everywhere. But
Yeah,
their
I was gonna
headquarters
say,
are in New York, but a lot of their developers are in like Europe, America,
Yeah.
India.
I was gonna say it's almost like Ubisoft. Ubisoft,
Yeah.
they have different branches in different parts of the company, because I know the
But
one
for
that
GTA
handles,
6, every single branch is working on it. There's no no one's
Yeah.
working on a game other than GTA 6.
yeah,
Like GTA 6, especially this is coming off Red Dead 2, which has like a 97 or 98 on Metacritic. If GTA
Yeah,
6 gets like below that, that's probably it's gonna be oh shit, it's a failure. That's a 96. No, I'm kidding.
no, they will look at it like that though, because think about it. As much as Red Dead has made them, GTA has turned them into the global power that they are as a gaming company. So they look at GTA as if it's their baby, and it's like they better get it right. Not even just by the fan standards, by their own standards. Because I mean, look at what GTA 5 has done. I mean, it's a game that it's 14 years, almost 14 years old, and it's still making new content. It's still a game that thousands millions play every year. So yeah, it's their own standards are going to be very, 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 very high, and especially since they're going back to a city, to one of their most popular games, Vice City. So yeah, they're very high standards for this. So, my biggest question in terms of game awards is not even who's going to win it. My biggest question is, will Assassin's Creed be on it for the first time since 2017? Because from what I've heard, a lot of people really, really, really liked Black Flag Resynced.
I don't think it'll make it.
It's if I don't know. I really don't know. It depends on the releases for the rest of the year, because can you name other games? Because I guarantee you could name other games that could make it in. Man, it's Resynced. All it did was make Black Flags better.
I think it's going to be like Resident Evil Requiem, GTA 6, 007 First Light, Wolverine, Control Resonant, and then probably Mina the Hollower for the indie game. Or Big Walk.
You're putting a lot of hype on Big Walk.
Bro, it's the highest rated game this year according to critics. That's not me saying that. I'm just saying it's like it very well could get a Game of the Year nomination.
For some reason, again, I know I'm a fan of the game series. I do think that Assassin's Creed Black Flag Racing could be nominated.
It also doesn't help that it's a remake. Those are way less likely to get a nominee since it's not original.
Counterpoint.
Resident Evil 4 got a remake.
Yeah, but it's Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 2. Didn't Resident Evil 2 get nominated?
I think.
Yeah, but that's Resident Evil 2. I said they're less likely. I didn't say they're impossible.
Wait a minute. Actually, wait. Didn't Black Flags get nominated? Let's see, when did Black Flag came out?
The Game Awards wasn't a thing back then.
2013?
No, it started in 2014.
Okay, but let's be real. If it was in 2013, Black Flags would have been considered.
Yeah.
Because
let's see what it has on Metacritic. If it's not above an 85, it has no chance. So let's see.
Shane, did you invite Tyler to your watch party?
Not yet. I wasn't sure if he'd be interested. Yeah, it has an 83. Nah. It's not gonna get nominated.
But look at the games from 2015, bro. Yeah.
What?
Look at the other game from 2013. I guarantee you, at the very least, it would have been in the top 5.
Yeah,
because,
maybe.
Dude, that game was big when it came out. And it's still considered one of the best Assassin's Creed games. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
There we go.
Oh, technically there was Game Awards all the way back to 2003, but it
was
wasn't
probably the
until
Spike Game Awards.
Yeah, it was until 2014. It was
The Spike.
Dude, Resident Evil 5 got Game of the Year in 2005. What? Sorry, no, Matt was here. He'd be like, "Huh? That's mean." Well, let's be real. That's not the strongest in the. Where are the nominees?
Yeah, whenever you're looking at potential Game of the Year nominees, you have to look at go on like Metacritic and OpenCritic, see which games are in the low 90s and high 80s. That's your best.
Yeah, they're only giving
That's your best
24 in terms of the list of like nominees. They're not even giving it beyond 2014. So, but I guarantee you, if there was a Game Awards, then
Yeah, I'm sure.
Black Flags would have been in the running. So that's why I'm saying I think Black Flags resynced because all it did was make it better.
Yeah, but
and
again,
if Resident again,
it has an 83
pointing,
on Metacritic, so it's probably not going to get nominated.
But I'm just going to argue the fact that when you said Resident Evil, but it's Resident Evil 2, but it's Resident Evil 4, it's like, okay, those are the strongest of those series. This is the strongest of the Assassin's Creed series.
If you look at their Metacritics, they're in the Resident Evil 4 has a 93 on Metacritic, and Resident Evil 2 Remake has a 90. You have to look at the Metacritic scores, not just what it's a remake of, or what the game is, or how popular it is. The only game that had a super low Metacritic score that ever got nominated for Game of the Year was Black Myth Wukong. And that's probably because the Chinese would have murdered Jeff if he didn't put it up there.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Alrighty then.
Doesn't matter because GTA 6 is going to win everything.
I was going to say, we're talking about a game that hasn't even come out. We don't even know. It could be utter crap. But the hype will.
It's not going to be utter crap. Now, it might be a performance disaster like Cyberpunk, but even then, it'll probably still win Game of the Year.
That's what I mean by utter crap. Now, I will argue also that Cyberpunk 2077 actually got way better since that. And honestly, guys, if you want to watch a good series, but you don't even have to play the game. You don't even have to understand it. If you want to watch a good series, Cyberpunk 2077. Edge Runners. Great series. It's a 10-episode series. Now, I will say, there's violence. There is gore. There is... I would say it's a rated R. If it were a movie, it was a rated R. Because it also has some highly promiscuous scenes. And as a forewarning, when you watch it, the first episode, the first minute into it, just make sure no one else is watching with you.
I'll watch it at work then.
You know what? You do you. I gave you a warning. Just don't say I recommend it in that area. My friend told me to watch it in the middle of work. Oh, please don't. Please don't.
What series we're talking about here?
Cyberpunk 2077 Edge Runners.
Oh, they made a show? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a show. And honestly, it saved Cyberpunk 2077 the game. Because the game was awful at launch.
I heard,
and they were trying to find they updated the game to make it a lot better, to where it was exactly where they wanted it to be, but no one was playing the game because it had an awful launch, so no one talked about it. No, there was no hype or anything. So what they did, they gambled. They gambled by releasing a anime, a series of Edge Runners, and hey, it worked out because then all of a sudden Cyberpunk 2077 had surge. Like, it was huge for a little bit because everyone was like, "Oh, this series is good. You know what? Maybe I should look at the game." And the game, people end up playing. It's, "Oh, dude, it's really, really good." So they got word of mouth, and it worked. They did a really good job at that. Now, what I suggest next time is, I was gonna say, next time if they were gonna make a game like that, have at least a decent launch. Because it wasn't even a decent launch. It was an awful launch. If they had a decent launch, I don't think they needed to make the series. But they had to if they wanted it to be any sort of success.
True. ATI Keeper of the Heart. It's a clone.
I think
of
this is the
you.
final boss.
Oh really? We're already at the end?
Yeah, I didn't mean to activate the final boss. Oh, all the way back here, god damn it.
It was a happy accident.
Yeah.
Me in any open world game ever. I didn't mean to start the boss. I didn't mean to start the boss. No.
Oh, shoot, I'm already at the beginning. I only had 3 hearts of a stick.
That would be me in Legend of Zelda. I would be just walking around like, oh, this is cool. I'll end up at the castle and Ganon would just be like, I'm gonna kill you. And I'll be like, what do I fight you with? I didn't mean to do this. Oh, Zelda would be looking at me like, what? Who the fuck is this guy? Just me Scooby-Dooing the whole place. Like, I didn't mean, just running away like, I didn't mean to do this. I'd be like Jack Sparrow in the second movie, running away from a huge mob.
I haven't seen the second movie. I should.
Huh? You have? Wait. Okay. You have not watched?
Dead Man's Chest. No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Okay. I just had to refresh myself for a second. The movie names. Dude,
I think Curse of the Black Pearl was the first one, right?
Yeah, Curse of the Black Pearl is the first one. Then it's Dead Man's Chest, and then it's At World's End. And then after that is On Stranger Tides, and then Dead Man Tale No Tale.
Got it.
At the very least, you have to watch Dead Man's Chest and At World's End. It does not disappoint. One of the best trilogies you'll ever watch.
They should all be on Disney Plus, I think.
Yes, they are on Disney Plus. All of them are on Disney Plus.
Can't believe I'm already at the final boss.
Right?
But I can't recommend it enough to watch those movies, Holden. They're so fucking good.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed Curse of the Black Pearl. There it is.
I love. Yeah, it's so good. So good. Oh yeah, Shane. If you were gonna have us play, was it the Big Walk, right? Are you focused right now, or okay?
No, you can ask.
No, if you're gonna have us play the Big Walk, you're gonna have me and Matt be the most. We're gonna be. I'm just gonna say it. We're gonna have a touch of the tism if we play together. If we play that game together. Now I know that's what you want. Because I know you two will be doing the puzzles and all that, and me and Matt will be singing "I Will Walk 500 Miles." 100%. That
sounds
is
exactly like it sounds exactly what the game is intended to be.
Like, dude, you two are gonna be figuring out the puzzles, and me and Matt will be 500 kilometers west. Just I will walk 500 miles, and we'll just we. That's how Matt and I are. Like, if we're separated, like if it was like any of you guys with Matt or any of you guys with me, we'll figure out puzzles. We'll have a good time. I'll comedic time. Like me and Matt will be comedic kind of in our separate ways. When we're together, dude, we're the touch of the tism bros. Like we just dude, we're not gonna accomplish shit. We're just not. Like the whole time it'll be you. Like the whole time if all four of us played, you guys will figure out the puzzles, and me and Matt would just be like, so just I don't know. Well, I know that's one thing we're gonna be doing. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but I just know from when we play Halo and we play Gears.
No, just a bunch of goofballs.
You guys have seen the Bang Sanctum, right?
Oh God.
I have
Now just
a
imagine that
bunch
with
of times.
now just imagine that with a storyline of a game. And if we're walking anywhere, or especially if we're driving a vehicle, ooh, oh boy, it gets even funnier. Especially when Matt has to be the serious one, because I play stupid really well. Actually, I shouldn't say play. I am stupid, so I don't know what I'm doing. So with the big walk, that's literally where Shane, you were gonna be like Mama Bird. You're gonna be, because you know more of the game. I have not watched a single playthrough of that game. I've seen little bits and pieces to where it's like, okay, there's puzzles, and that's all I know.
No big walk.
I've only seen bits and pieces of trailers.
So it's
It looks so
like,
goofy.
okay. Yeah, it's.
But
Dude,
it
you
looks
should see
totally
us
up
when we
our
play.
alley.
Dude, I can't wait for Matt.
I'm losing health again.
Oh no. No,
Oh damn it! I should have just done the final boss. Now I'm gonna have less health for it.
If you love the Bank Sanctum videos, you're gonna love the playthrough that we have of Gears. It's even more. Let's just say I was hit even more with the Tism in that, because the good news was in that game we had already played through all of Gears, so I already knew what was happening. That was my first time playing Gears, so this is my second time playing through Gears. So I already know what's happening. I already know the storyline and everything. So here I'm goofing off. I'm even more just out there. And then playing Helldivers 2. It was my first time really playing Helldivers.
Really?
And dude, there's one clip. There's a meme. I don't know if I've sent it to him yet, but it perfectly illustrates. It's a Fortnite. It's meant as a Fortnite.
You want to stop back into Fortnite and play as Sonic?
You can't make
I am
me.
not playing. Holden, I'm with you. High five.
High five.
I will say though, I do think it was funny that you guys were talking about product placement. The first thing I thought of was Wayne's World.
Oh,
I had
that's
to
why
put
you
the
sent
Wayne's World.
those gifts.
Yes. And dude, if Matt was not working when I was sending those, he would have joined in 1000%. Because he also likes.
Never seen Wayne's World.
Like, we were. It's been a long time since I've seen Wayne's World, but I love Wayne's World.
Who's in it?
It's just Mike Myers. Was it Rob Lowe was in it? I forget the other guy. The last GIF I sent. I forget that guy's name. But it's mostly Mike Myers.
I like Mike Myers.
Oh, he's hilarious.
Yep.
Well, he's supposed to be making Austin Powers 4 now.
Ooh,
So I can't wait for that.
that should be exciting.
Wayne's World. Dana Carvey. He's in that too.
Got it.
Oh yeah, I forgot Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper's in Wayne's World too. Oh, and I forgot Chris Farley. Chris Farley's in it too.
Hey.
Yeah, that was
Chris
a couple
Farley.
years before his passing. Yeah. Or no, no, Chris Farley. He passed away what, 97, right? Yeah, 97. So it was 5 years before his passing.
Rest in peace.
I'm just gonna say my favorite scene from Wayne's World has to be the no stairway. Wait, Shane, have you seen Wayne's World?
No.
If you watch it, like, is it Wayne's World? Is it Wayne's World 1 or is it?
Tyler, have you seen The Big Lebowski?
No, but I've seen a lot of clips. Overlord!
There we go.
No. But I've not seen Big Lebowski. I really should because I think I really like it.
I think you'd love it. I'm the good.
Okay, yeah, it's in the first Wayne's World. My favorite scene is the no stairway scene. He plays a guitar and he starts playing this Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. And the owner of the shop stops him, points to a sign that says no the no Stairway to Heaven. Like you can't play Stairway to Heaven. And Mike Myers looks at the camera and, no stairway. Denied. I love that. Because every single time I hear Stairway to Heaven, because I hear it quite often because of my Pandora has Stairway to Heaven.
You think of Wayne's World. You think of that scene.
I think of Wayne's World. No stairway. Denied. And of course, my second favorite scene is that scene that I was putting on the group chat, which was the product placement. I will melt down. Any corporation holds up the Pizza Hut.
Gosh.
Oh God, I love that scene.
I'm streaming, by the way, so they can hear y'all.
Huh?
I'm streaming. I've been streaming this whole time.
On YouTube?
Yeah. Surprise!
You can hear us?
Yeah. Why not?
What if I said a slur?
Bro, what is up with me just joining in and no one told me they're recording? Because Matt's done that before.
Yeah, he did it with the
whole
bang
thing.
system.
It's like that scene of Chris Pratt going, "What?"
What?
He says he's recording.
Oh shit. No, I will say Matt made a funny reference to it he made an edit. I think it was the second episode of the Bang Sanctum where he made a funny edit alluding to what we were talking about. Let's just say we were talking about celebrity crushes, and when I said wood, and he put up different types of Minecraft wood types.
Yeah.
And then he put up celebrities as if like you would, bang them, and he alluded to the one I was talking about. So that's what we were talking about. We were talking about celebrity crushes, and I'm like, man, I really don't want that out there. I really don't want that. there.
Well, Matt,
He was
he's
like,
just completely unhinged from reality.
true, but I will say he did cut out that part. So thank you, Matt, for just at least he skimmed around it. He did as much. He kept some stuff in, and I'm perfectly fine with. But he kept the part I didn't want in. He took that out. So thank you, Matt. It's actually starting to, even without me knowing you're recording or you're streaming. I actually didn't talk about sports at all. I mostly talked about movies and gaming.
And the chat was actually getting in on that.
Oh no. I don't. You know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't. I'm good. I'm good. I'm guessing they talked about the Ahsoka thing, right?
Like Frozen. I'm good. I'm good.
You know what? Actually, I do want to hear that. What? Did anyone say anything about that? Because that one, that's me saying that I like Tangled more than Frozen 1 and Frozen 2.
Uh-huh.
What were some of the wait, can you see what they said? Or was there anyone that disagreed with me?
I have to read. Let me see.
Okay, you don't have to do it right now, but
oh, okay.
That's one opinion I'm very comfortable with, and I think a lot of people also are very comfortable with that because it's not a like I'm in the minority of that. I think there's quite a bit of people that would say the same thing. Now on the Ahsoka front, I think it's a little bit more. I see a lot of people not like it, so.
Oh, I have one friend who really likes the Ahsoka show, so you're good.
Okay, that's good. Then maybe I'm not as in the minority of that than I thought. So.
Yeah. Not in my friend group.
Good. I'm glad I'm not. I'm glad I didn't say anything controversial.
Well, my other friend group
would roast me alive.
Huh?
They would roast me alive for liking Ahsoka.
Nah. These people they're Star Wars shills, so you're good.
Okay. Good.
They're not entitled.
Now I will say I'm not a Star Wars shill. There's things like I even talked about it, like the Book of Boba Fett. I haven't seen Acolyte yet, and that's just because there was so much hate with that. I was like, I don't want their opinion tainting my opinion. I want to have my own genuine opinion. And I don't disagree when even Matt or anybody talks about Obi-Wan. I do think they could have done things better. But like I said, I look at it half glass full.
Glass half full.
Where I think most people most people are looking at half empty. I look at it half full and go like, those scenes were so good, I can overlook the other scenes. I really can't. So, and that's not me just trying to go like, oh, I love Star Wars. Anything that Star Wars comes out is the greatest thing ever. Chat, you don't want to hear us talk about Last Jedi. Don't. If you want to see this friend group devolve, don't.
And Matt likes Last Jedi, though.
I have opinions about it.
Yeah, we all know Tinkerbite sucks.
Not getting in here. We're not. Anyway. I will say one sports thing. I have my Wrexham jersey. I got my Wrexham jersey this past week, so I'm very happy about that.
So just that makes how many jerseys now?
I have 33.
Oh man, my goodness.
I can't be stopped. Money flow will
stop. What's going on?
Huh?
What's going on?
Well,
what do you mean?
What are you doing? in the game right
I'm
now?
playing Mio. Oh, I'm just exploring.
Is the final boss too hard, or just not want to trigger it yet?
I don't want to do the final boss yet. I still want to play more. I still have a lot to explore.
Tower leave?
Oh. I am probably gonna hop off soon.
Okay.
I don't know what happened there. Sorry.
Is it getting late?
Huh?
Yeah, I gotta be up early.
I've lost track of time.
Me too. I always lose track of time when I play Metroidvanias.
Mm-hmm. Well, fun. These conversations have been fun, though.
I'm gonna put this in the group chat.
In the Discord or the group name?
Group me.
I could have sworn I got all those. I'm actually curious. What time is it? 10:41?
I just put it in the group chat.
Off.
Sorry. Wait, you what? You what? Matt's gonna have zero context to this. It's gonna be like, oh, Tyler said something controversial. Yeah, I did, I guess. But it wasn't me. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Alright, you guys have a good night.
Good night, Shane. Been fun.
Good night, Shane.
Night.
Oh my god. When Matt sees that message in the group chat, I might text him like tomorrow morning and be like, "What is up with you and Holden just not saying when you guys are recording or streaming?" And then here I am just going on and on and on. You know what? That means I'm doing something right. I guess that means I'm saying the right things. I'm just being just the right amount of just chaotic energy or being the right amount of stupid and just being like, you know what? I'm gonna let this keep going. You and Matt are like, you know what? He's being funny. Let him keep going. You do not want to see me. You don't want to hear me when I'm drunk or tipsy, because
Oh boy.
when I'm drunk or tipsy, I talk even more.
Oh
I go
boy.
on and on and on, and I don't stop. It's bad. I remember when went to San Antonio with because my cousin on my mom's side lives in San Antonio. It's a 3 hour drive, and it was my mom and I went. And my cousin had her mom there, so my aunt there. So it was all four of us, and my mom and I really didn't drink too much, so we didn't have too much. We weren't properly hydrated. So when the first thing we did, where my cousin lives is this in the Pearl District of San Antonio. So there's a really nice, what used to be I want to say like a factory. They turned it into like a marketplace, so you can get like fresh vegetables, homemade stuff, homegrown stuff. But they also have bars, like the walk-in type bar area where you can just have like any drink you want type of deal, and any mixed drink. And my cousin was like, "Yo, let's get something." And my mom and I were like, "All right, we haven't drank too much, so let's see how this goes." And my mom had a margarita. I had a Mexican espresso martini. First of all, delicious.
Sounds delicious.
I was about halfway through my drink, so that's about 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, I can feel it. I'm like,
Oh boy.
oh no, because we still had to walk like 10 minutes to her apartment. So
Oh
we're
boy.
like, and my mom really could feel it. Like she was really tipsy. I'm like, I can feel it. And I'm like, I still have half the drink. I'm like, I'm gonna keep going. And I finished the drink. And I'm like, on my way back, I'm like, oh, okay. And I didn't realize I was talking the entire time. I'm like, oh, I talk a lot when I drink. So, and the funny part is, I don't remember what I was talking about, but apparently I was talking.
But you remember how much you talk when you're drunk.
So I remember I was just going on and on and on. I don't remember what I was saying. I don't remember what exactly I was saying. So, yeah. Apparently I wasn't talking about too much. I was apparently just going on and on about everything. So like, oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. That was really the first time I actually was tipsy and pulled. So it was very interesting. Good news is we didn't walk the river walk. Because I might have ended up in the river. But, yeah. Mexican, that Mexican espresso martini, really good. Really, really good. Definitely, as you can tell, the strongest thing I ever had. And you know what? I'll have it again. Because I know.
It's just how good it tasted.
Yes, because I'm so whenever it comes to alcohol, I'm very much a citrus. I'm very much a fruity type of person. I do not like beer. I hate beer.
Yeah, I
Um,
can't get into it. It just tastes
so
gross.
beer is awful.
I like
Um,
wine.
same. Actually, that's a really cool story I could talk about. Um, when I was in Florida this last month, my aunt and my uncle took took us to a wine tasting. So I got to go to a wine tasting for the first time. Um,
Ooh.
we tried uh, seven different flavors. Actually, no, eight different flavors technically, because she actually mixed up the bottles for one of them, and so technically we had eight. The one she mixed up was awful. It was disgusting.
Oh, jeez.
But she basically said with the amount of wine we tasted was probably equivalent to about a bottle. So it might have been more than seven. But it was really good. The way we tried it was actually I still have the piece of paper if I remember correctly. Let me
Oh,
see if I can
really?
find it. Yeah. I know I have it. Sorry if anyone can hear the rustling of paper. I have a lot of
No,
it here.
no, it's
Oh,
fine.
here's it's all my sports prediction stuff. Okay, so I have the paper here. So it was Lake Ridge Vineyards. So yeah, the way they had us tasting it was the top of it were dry wines, so it tasted a lot more. Trying to remember how they said it. It doesn't taste sweet, so it's almost like a. I don't want to say it's like a beer where it has that because with beer, it's it's got that defined taste. It's got that. Uh, it just tastes like it's beer, and you're like, oh, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
You know because you well, oh, you tried beer, right?
Yeah, I've tried it. Awful.
Yeah. What was the first one you ever tried? Because mine was Michelob Ultra.
I honestly don't remember. It's such a distant memory.
Yeah.
I wanna say it was Dos Equis.
Dos Equis. I've tried Dos Equis. That's the one thing my dad has complimented me on is the fact that I keep trying. Like he's like he's like you don't like beers, you know that, but he's like I compliment you that you try different things, and I'd like to be fully honest. Yeah, I'm very happy that I'm able to try different things. And it's not just beer; it's many other things too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so the wines. It's very rich. It's you can definitely taste. It's kind of hard to describe, to be fully honest, because I'm also trying to remember it. But basically, so it went from dry to sweet, and for me, the dry ones were awful. I could barely put it down. It was awful.
Yikes.
But the sweeter it got, the more I was, ooh, this is really good. So that was a lot of fun. Is trying different wines.
That's nice.
Oops. And of course, I texted Matt right after that too. I told him I was like, "Oh yeah, I went to a wine tasting." He's like, "So how was it?" And I made sure to put up a gift of someone that was the guy that was a guy that was drinking, and clearly, obviously, he was drunk, just stumbling down the stairs, almost falling over. And I'm like, and he texted back, he's like, "Ah, I'm guessing it was good, huh?" Of course, I was you can't get drunk, or you can't after one. I don't even say one bottle. It might have been like half a bottle or three-quarter of a bottle. You can't get drunk off of that. You can't get tipsy off that. But I could feel it. I could definitely feel a difference. Where it was like, if I had a little bit more, probably, but it still doesn't compare to the espresso martini, which is funny because the amount of wine compared that I had that day compared to the espresso martini, because the espresso martini it's a short glass, it's a wide glass, but it's a short glass, so it was only, and I want to say, trying to remember, probably a good 3 or 4 inches tall, but it's wide. But it's still not a lot. But I also found out that espresso martinis are about, the alcohol percentage is around 20%. And that's the bare minimum. that's the stuff that you get off the shelf. Now, this wasn't stuff off the shelf. This was something someone made. So it could have been a little bit more. So, yes. But for me, like I said, I like more fruitier type of alcohol. That's why I love Beat Box. They're so good. But that has 11% alcohol, so I could have one. But if I had another, I might, I would definitely be tipsy. But with the espresso martini, it's not a fruity drink. What I do like, I love the taste of coffee. So that was something that was like, okay, I could definitely try that, and I ended up really liking it. But
nice.
And if anyone in your chat, just gotta say this, if you're a guy, it's okay to be a cocktail guy, because the number one thing I hear and the number one stigma is that cocktails are not is not a very manly drink. No one cares. Like what you like. It's okay. I'm a cocktail guy. I love cocktails. I hate beers.
Nothing wrong with that.
But what I also like is one thing I really do like, and it has very low alcohol in it, is Angry Orchards. Angry Orchards are really, really good because it's a hard cider, but it's almost treated as like a beer. But that's the only thing, that's the closest I'll ever get to a beer is an Angry Orchard. It's very fruity and it's really good. And those I would have to have probably a third case for me to actually get tipsy, because I think they only have like 4 or 5% alcohol in it. So I would at least need 6 of them for me to be like, okay, this is interesting.
Got it.
I also like how of the group of the 4 of us, I'm the one that talks the most about alcohol. Makes me sound like an alcoholic. I don't mind. God, no.
You just know a lot about it.
I just know a lot about it. I do enjoy a nice, good drink, but I wouldn't say I know my limit, but I also know enough to be like, okay, I need to have a lot of water. Because that's the thing too, is if I had a lot of water that day, having that espresso martini, I probably wouldn't have been as tipsy. But the problem is I was already dehydrated, and I was trying alcohol, so it got through my system even more. So whenever it comes to drinking alcohol, make sure to be hydrated, because that'll help. And even more so, the one thing that helped too uh, with after having that espresso martini. I didn't like it, but it helped get me hydrated even better. Was coconut milk.
Ah,
Or no,
got it.
not coconut milk. Coconut water. Sorry, coconut water. That, not a fan of. But I will say it did help me go back to being like, oh, okay, I'm feeling better. Because it really hydrates you. It really gets there quick. It's like, there we go.
Good to know.
So. But it's just funny because I know what you don't drink alcohol at all.
No.
Shane, from what I know, doesn't really drink alcohol. I know there's a one video of him where he has his class ring and he has to drink like a whole pitcher of beer, which, and I think what he threw up during that, to be fully honest, I wouldn't have been able to drink it. I would have just dumped the whole thing.
You made a video of that?
Ring. I think he has a video of that.
I don't think I've seen that. I've heard about that.
I remember him sending a video out.
I don't remember.
But either way, I know that's what he did at the very least. But I know I saw the video of it. So you two. So I would say if we had to rank from who drinks the least, who drinks the most, of course, I'm number one. It's not even close. Because what I think Matt, he says on occasion he has like a Bud Light.
Yeah.
And
then Shane and then me.
Yeah. Every single time Matt mentions that, I'm like, I can't have Bud Light. I can't have any beer. It's awful. It's awful. My dad really likes Coors Light. And that's the one thing he was when he found out that I didn't like beer, he was like, that's the one positive about me not liking beer. He was like, that's why I know he said that's why I know you'll never take any of my beer. And it's like, yeah, you can have your beer. I don't give a crap. You can have it. I'm not taking any of your alcohol. Because he also likes whiskey. And I know I don't like whiskey. Because that's very rich. It's very... It gets to you. Has a nice aftertaste, but at that moment you're like, oh, but that's it. I've never even had it. I just know that's how he describes it, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I'll stick to my cocktails. I'll stick to my espresso martini. Stick to my wines. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Everybody's happy.
Yeah. Like I said, as long as you like what you're drinking, just drink it in moderations. Be careful. Let someone else have the keys if you drive. Do not drink and drive. That's the number one thing I made sure to tell you guys would be like, the first thing I'm going to do, if we're out somewhere and I decide to even just have a Angry Orchard, I'm handing one of you guys my keys. And it's just one Angry Orchard. I won't do anything to it. But I'm making sure, no, here are my keys. I'm not going to be that person. And I'll even tell, like, I'll even make sure that's the number one thing. Like, if you see me with an alcoholic drink in my hand and I drove you guys there, take my keys from my pocket, take my keys from my hands, don't care. Rip them from me.
Noted.
Even though I'm very self-aware, I'm not the type that would be like, no, it's my truck. But I'm also, I'm not the type. I'm not that type.
Yeah,
I trust you guys.
You're a responsible driver.
Yeah. I know how you guys drive. I trust you with my truck. So, yeah, I would make sure to be like, nope. Okay, who's driving? I would just hold them up and or who's driving my truck. But even then, I think if we were ever to do anything like that, if I would know beforehand, so I think I'd be like, okay, one of you guys is driving. I'll just be in the back seat. I think the only time I would ever do that, if we decided to like ever go to like Dave and Buster's, I think I would probably do that. But I don't even know if they have any alcoholic drink at Dave and Buster's. Do they?
I'm not sure. I've never been.
I've been a couple times, but it's been a long time, and that was way before I was allowed to drink. So,
Ah.
if they probably do, they would not have cocktails there. That's the one thing too with with someone like me. Like I said, I like Angry Orchards, but not everyone carries Angry Orchard. So that's the only thing I'd really have that's in a bottle that is carried quite a bit in certain oh, excuse me. Wow. Oh, that was a really rough burp. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, Angry Orchard is it's in a lot of places, but there are still quite a bit of places that it's not. And that's probably the only thing I would actually drink that were like in a common place. So
Got it.
I'm really making sure I'm not saying anything controversial here. Now that I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, let me talk about alcohol. Yeah.
The thing is, I don't even know how Shane or Matt drive.
I think the only person that I haven't been in the same car with them driving is Shane.
Yeah.
But I've had him follow me before.
Right.
Because what was it when I was getting my Oculus? I think you and Matt were working. I had taken the day off, and Shane wasn't working. So I'm like, hey, do you want to head to Best Buy and just watch me buy my Oculus? And he was like, sure. Do you remember the video I took of him like playing a game at Best Buy? And I'm like, real serious gamer.
I think so.
That video I took while we were waiting for the guy to get that was behind the counter to get an Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
So, but when we were on our way back, so he had to stop. The way I had done it, I still went to work that day. In terms of, I still was there for an hour, so he had to stop by where I worked. He parked his car there. We both went in my truck. So then, on our way back, I stopped by there so he could get his car and follow me to my house.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been behind me before, and so I haven't been in the same car as him, but I have been in the same vicinity as he was driving.
Got it.
Actually, I think the person that has been behind the wheel with me being the passenger or in the car the most is probably you, because I've only been in the car a couple times when Matt's been driving.
Right.
But I think with you, we've done it multiple times where we would use your truck to go get food or something like that.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
So honestly, I think the person I would probably, if I had to choose between the three of you guys, I would probably choose you to drive my truck. That's the other thing too. If I would trust you with my truck because you drive a truck as well, so you understand how it is to drive a truck. Where I don't know if Shane has driven a truck, but I know Matt hasn't.
Yeah, I don't think Shane has.
If he has, it's been once in a while. But I would make sure I would give the only difference between, actually there's a lot of difference between your truck and my truck, because Mine is a 2008 Dodge Ram, and it's got
Yeah.
it's a louder truck.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is also a little bit lifted, and it's leveled, where mine is it's only lifted in the back, and so it's
Yeah.
kind of got that hot rod uh, kind of, I wouldn't say kind of look to it, but it's got the front lower than the back.
Yeah.
So,
I got shot that.
but I would trust you because you know how to navigate with the truck.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but it doesn't have the technologies as well, actually no, it does have a screen, so just like your truck.
Yeah.
But it's not up to date as yours
Right.
because in the 2008 there was no touchscreen. But my dad got me a system not too long after we got the truck to where you could put a touchscreen in it. So
Oh, nice.
so yeah.
Oh, he put
So
that there? That's cool.
Yeah, yep. We put that there. And it's also got subwoofers? Yeah, it's got subwoofers in it. So
Yeah.
it can be pretty loud in there.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I don't put it that loud. I don't put it that loud. You've been in the truck with me. I don't put it.
Yeah.
I might put it loud, but I don't put it as loud as some other people. You remember Ian? I would not put it that. Well, actually, his was like meant to be bumping like that. Mine is not meant to be like that, but I could put it louder, but I don't because I don't want my eardrums to rupture.
Yeah.
I don't want to have constant headaches just because I can hear music a little bit better. I don't want that. I'm good. but yeah.
Makes sense. I do remember that.
I remember being in his Jeep. That was nothing against him, but that was awful. That was awful.
Yeah.
And no one
times.
wanted to put headphones in because they didn't want to be the wuss that did it. So we're all like, "Oh, my ears are bleeding."
I probably would have wanted to put earbuds in regardless. I didn't care about wussing out.
Hey man, I was a freshman, so I had to endure it because I had no fucking choice.
Yeah, rip.
Yeah.
Ian was a junior, and I was a sophomore.
Yeah, when he was driving us around, when I was a freshman, and freshman and sophomore. So
Yeah. We were all
it was
three
fun.
completely separate grades.
Yeah. I remember that was the best part was when I was a junior and senior, being able to drive people across to because I remember Ian and Ty and Hayden having to do that for us, and for me, I was like, hell yeah, this is awesome.
I did too.
Even though the first half of I was only able to do it my first half of my junior year, because the second half of the junior year I didn't have my truck with me because I didn't wreck it. Someone pulled out in front of me, and
that was your old truck, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
I
my
remember
dad's '83.
Rip.
Yeah, it's still sitting as it was, so we're gonna fix it someday.
Oh,
But I
nice.
still have to work on my Jeep. I want to get that done.
Oh, yeah. Almost forgot about that.
But I remember my senior year with the truck that I have right now. I just remember I told everyone, "Hey, first come, first serve." But I had told some people like, hey, you get a reserved if you just ask me. So certain people, yeah, they would. People that were closest to me, they knew all they had to do was be like, hey Tyler, and I'll be like, yeah, I got you. So let's see, I could seat 6 people. Well, actually, that's including myself, so 5. I could seat 5 people, and I think one time I actually did seat 6. Yes, no, I did because it was 2 freshmen, and he was panicking. I'm like, all right, I'll help you out. But I told him because you remember there was a cop out in front, right?
Remember what?
There was a cop out front of the high school, helping direct traffic and everything.
I think so.
I told him, I'm like, all right, but you got to do this. When we go past the cop, and if he looks at us, you're ducking. You're ducking. And he was like, all right, got it. So I'm like, you are. I don't care. This is not about initiation or anything. You are ducking. I'm not going to get caught with that many people in my truck. So, but no, that was cool.
Yeah.
And what made it best too was my truck too. Was the fact of having a truck, because I literally told everyone just throw your stuff in the back, the bed.
Mm-hmm.
As much as you need, just put it in the bed. That was fun. But I remember,
Yeah.
you remember, forgetting his name now. I think it was Braden. He was a grade below me.
Yeah.
I don't want to say his last name, but it starts with a K.
Casey?
No. Braden's last name. I don't want to say it because you're on stream.
Oh. Okay.
But started with a K. But I remember he had a Hummer. So when he was driving, I remember there were a couple times he was behind me. He would be right on me. He would literally be right. So his Hummer, if he was too close, I could tell because I couldn't see his front headlights. I got pissed at him. I'm like, dude, I get it. We're backed up in traffic sometimes, and it's only right there. But do not. If you get that close to my ass again, I'm gonna kick your ass. he was like, all right, got it. Like, don't get that fucking close to my truck. I try to say it nice as possible too, but I was like, dude, don't get that close to my truck again.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was pissed. I'm like, dude, why are you so fucking close?
Is he not know about the 5-second following distance?
I don't know if he was just doing it for fun or anything like that. I'm like, dude, I don't care if it's for fun. Don't get that close to my truck.
Yeah.
I think he was just doing it for fun. I think he was just trying to get as close as he possibly could. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't care if you're trying to press a girl right now. I don't care. Don't get close to my truck like that.
Yeah, I mean, like, what if you brake hard and then you get tailgated?
That's why I told him, I'm like, I don't care if you do it to anyone else. I don't care if that's who you are. I don't care. But don't do it with my truck. Don't. Oh my god. It's funny that we brought up my truck, the old truck, the 83, because we were talking about with a customer today that was talking about that truck, and I had to give him the whole spiel of what happened that day. So,
What a coincidence.
honestly, and I hadn't talked about that story in a long time. And then here I am, like, yeah, you're 83. It's like, yeah, I had some really good memories with that truck. Even though I only drove it for 5 months, I had so many good. And you can even ask Matt. So Matt, I would drive because he still lived at April Sound at that time.
Yeah.
So I would pick him up in that truck and drop him off. And you can, if he were here, if he were in the Discord right now, he would abide in saying that sometimes that truck had a hard time starting.
Mm.
Because I remember during like the summer practices, I'm trying to start it up, and Matt's touching the dashboard saying, "Come on, baby, start up for me, baby." I'm like, Matt, what are you talking about? He was like, "What if I give it kind words?" I'm like, you know what? Give it kind words, please, because it might help start it. So, and I'll say this: 7 times out of 10, it would start. The other three, I had to ask someone to help me jump, get a jump. But dude, when that truck started, everyone could hear it. Everyone could hear it. And it was loud,
Wow.
and I loved it. All I had to do was rev that truck up, and that would let people know, like, hey, I'm here, and I'm
Makes you
pissed.
feel cool.
Dude, it was so nice. I love that truck. I love the truck that I had. I would not trade that truck in for the world. I love that truck.
After you
What the
fix it, it'll be
83
like
was.
opening up a memory door.
Oh, dude. I think I'm gonna tell you this, don't tell Matt. When we fix that truck up, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop by Matt and be like, you remember this thing? And he'll be like, oh my god, the truck! Because he loved that truck. I know that. It was a really nice truck. It was a really loud truck, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
I don't think you got to ride in it, right?
I don't think so.
If it was, it might have been once, and it might have been like a one-off thing. I don't know, but either way, but
Probably.
that truck was so much fun to drive.
Yeah. Was there like a
Another thing-
smaller truck too?
yeah, it was only a 2-door. You can only seat 3 people in it,
Ah.
and the third is a little bit I wouldn't say illegal because there is a seatbelt, but it's sketchy.
Hmm.
But if need be, I could do it. It could be someone in the middle, because that's the thing is that person would have to sit in the middle of 2 people.
Yeah. Oh, welcome back, Josh.
That's why I don't.
In the chat.
Oh.
In the chat.
Oh. Again, I forget. That time I just forgot that.
You forgot I was streaming.
Yeah, for a second I'm going down memory lane.
Yeah. Damn,
Dude,
good
and
stories,
I
good stories.
I think I've said this before. Whenever I get my Jeep done, the first thing I'm doing is, or maybe not the first thing, but definitely the gaming day or whenever we hang out, I'm driving that.
It's gonna be
you
so
guys can see
sweet.
it.
Is it gonna be like fresh out of the shop?
I don't. Again, it depends on when we can get together and everything. Because if it's like, it might be fresh out of the shop type of deal, but I also don't know. We might have to. I'll probably also have to test it around too, because just to make sure it runs good. So I don't think it'll be fresh out of the shop. But at the very least, you guys would be the first people outside of my family that would see it.
Heck yeah. I'm doing good, Josh. Life has been great. Just enjoying some tropical freeze, hanging with my boy. How about you?
Not saying anything too controversial.
But yeah, this guy Josh, he is very excited about the Ahsoka show. We were just talking about that earlier, by the way, Josh.
Heck yeah. Let's go.
Really looking
Dude,
forward
I can't
to
wait.
it.
What, the first season came out, what, in 2023 when I was looking it up? So
Yeah,
it's almost going to be like 3.5 years. Dude,
Right?
I love the aesthetic of that show. Like the credits, the blue and the lines that they do.
Yeah, and
music in
the
that,
score.
dude, it's so
Kevin
good.
Conner's score is just amazing. I love that
Dude, it
they
was
brought
really
him
good.
back.
Yeah, no, that was really, really good. I can't wait. When they announced, dude, it was all of a sudden too, because there was no rumors, no nothing. All of a sudden, people were like, Wait a minute. The one poster that Zoe is signing says January 20th, 2027. I'm like, that AI? And then all of a sudden, like D23, yep, Ahsoka season 2 coming out January 20th, 2027. I'm like, oh, no way! So I'm like, yes. Wait, is it 20th or 27th? I'm gonna look it up.
He says the hype is so real. I need it now.
Yeah. 20th. January 20th.
January 20th?
I can't. January 20th. And actually, the first season premiered August 22nd, 2023. So it's almost 3 years since the first season came out.
I think that's a bigger gap than Andor's 2 seasons.
Well, Andor had a lot more people. It has a lot more, and it's got just a lot more in it than it does Ahsoka. Mm-hmm. So I don't know why Ahsoka took so long, but probably you know what probably was probably because it passed Ray Stevenson. They're probably trying to find a way. They probably had to rework some things. Of course, they have to find out who's going to take over that role, how they were going to deal with it. So I'm wondering if part of that was just because of Ray Stevenson's passing.
Yeah, that's a good point. Could also be that Dave Filoni was busy working on Mando and Grogu.
That too. That, honestly, you know what? It's probably a mixture of those two, honestly.
Yeah.
It probably was the passing of Ray Stevenson, so it took them time to figure that out, and then probably Dave Filoni finding out, okay, they're actually going to make the Mandalorian Grogu, and he's probably going to have to do that, so it probably just took longer.
Kathleen Kennedy's last wish before she retired.
That was the Mandalorian Grogu movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I know she stepped down, but I didn't know that was her last, I didn't say last wish, but her last act of being like, hey, I want that in.
That's what I heard.
Okay, so Andor first came out September 21st, 2022, and then season 2 was April 22nd, 2025. So that'd be 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
But so it's a large gap, but
definitely a longer time gap.
But Ahsoka's that's going to be 3.5, almost 3.5.
Pretty crazy.
So that's still a long, gap. No matter what, 2.5, 3.5 doesn't matter.
Josh says, I think it took so long because Dave Filoni wanted to get this season right. Ahsoka is his character. That is true. Ever since Clone Wars.
That's also very true.
And then next year we also got season 2 of Maul Shadow Lord. Oh, dude, I'm hyped.
I have not seen that yet. I am going to though.
Please, it's
I
so
really
good.
want to see it.
I think it's easily the most beautiful Star Wars show that Dave Filoni has crafted.
Dude, I've heard a lot of really good things about that, so I'm going to see it.
I think you'll love it.
I just haven't. I've been a little bit busy right now, and on top of that, one thing I'll also say right now too, and this is part of the reason why I haven't gamed too much either. I'm getting back into reading.
Oh, good.
So I'm reading a book series called Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. So I just finished the first book, and I'm on the second book called Crown of Midnight.
Cool.
So I'm getting back into reading.
Nice. Reading helps the brain.
This is the thing is I'm a slow reader, but I enjoy reading.
That's good. I wish I could get back into reading. I do like reading in general, but like I just don't read a lot of like books.
Yeah, it's kind of
Whenever
hard
I'm
for me
playing
to
a
get
video
into.
game, I will read every single piece of dialogue out loud.
Yeah,
Because I enjoy it.
one book series I recommend you reading is The Warriors. That is still my favorite. It's a Warrior Cats book series. It's a pretty simple read. It's not super complicated, but it's good to get into that because you can build off of that and get into more different book series. It's really a really nice. It's also a world you can easily imagine. It's a really good read, and it's got some really good moments in it, especially the first because each it has different series, so it's a series of 6 books and of different uh, eras, really. The first one is fantastic. It follows a certain warrior called Firepaw, but then you find out later what his full name is later on, or the names change based off of the age of the cat.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a really good read. Right
Oh.
now, like I said, I'm getting into the Throne of Glass series. I'm also trying to get back into reading another book series. I can't even pronounce the book series name, but I'll give you the first names of the first book name. Is Fourth Wing. Trying to remember the name of the book series. I am not even trying to pronounce that actually, because I'm just gonna butcher it. Ooh, another book series I recommend is called Snow Like Ashes. That's another really good book series. 3 books. Each of them are about 400 pages, 400, 500 pages. What's funny is how I got into that book series, actually. It's funny that we're talking about high school. You remember going from one grade to the next, you had to do a book report, right?
Yeah.
Well, my final, going into my senior year, I don't know if you remember this, but I remember they gave us like a whole list. Like every year, it was almost like they give you a bigger and bigger list, and you got to choose which ones. Like the first, like you're going into freshman year, they would give you like 3 books to choose from. Going into your sophomore year, they would give you like 5. I remember my senior year, they gave us like a list of like 20, and
Oh my gosh.
I picked Snow Like Ashes, and I read that book. I want to say, like, of course, you have the whole summer, so you have like from June all the way to end of August. So someone like me, who's a little bit of a procrastinator, I would probably read it the final like couple weeks, get the book report done, boom, done. That book I actually got into really quickly. So I read it probably the beginning of June, and I finished end of June. I got my book report done like in July. I was done. And then during the pandemic, I read the second book and the third book. Really, really good series. I love those books.
Oh, Snow Like Ashes?
Snow Like Ashes. I forget the other book names. I have the book right here with me. The author's name is Sarah Rosh.
Sarah Rosh.
Sarah Rosh. The second book is called Ice Like Fire. I forget the name of the third book. me see if I can find it really quick. Alright. Yeah, the name of the second book is Ice Like Fire, and the third book is Frost Like Night.
Gotcha.
And I'll say this: the
Wait,
first
Frost
book,
like what?
Frost Like Night. That's the third
Frost
book.
like night. Gotcha.
And I'll say this: the first book, it takes a minute, but you'll get into it. The second book is the one where it's like, okay, it's going to be hard to read because you're trying to get it, they're trying to build off of it more and more. But the end of the book is really good, and then the third book, forget, you'll zoom past it. Like, it is that good from start to finish. It is so good. So a little bit of a forewarning: it's gonna get tough to start into it, the first book, and then the second book is gonna be the same. It's gonna be tough to get into it because they're trying to build off of the last book.
Right.
And you can kind of tell that after the first book, they didn't know if this was going to be a success or not. So it kind of an ending, but then the second book is trying to build off of that ending to build up to something else. So it takes a little bit, but once you get into it, like once it hits, I want to say about halfway through the second book, you're gonna get into it. It's gonna start going, and it's like, oh, whoa, okay, all right. And like I said, it continues all the way until the end of the third book. That third book is so effing good. It is one of my favorite books to read.
Nice. You speak very highly of
yeah.
this series.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
But like I said, the Warriors is still my favorite of them all. That is my comfort. That is my comfort read. Sometimes I just go back and read the first series, the second series, which is called The New Prophecy. What is the third one called? Oh, damn. Oh, okay, here. So the first one is just called Warriors. The second one is called The New Prophecy. The third one's called Power of Three. The fourth one's called Omen of the Stars. And then there's a prequel series called Dawn of the Clans. And like I said, it's multiple different series. So each series has 6 books in it. But they're books that are, I want to say, 300 pages long. Okay, the one I just opened right now is 286. So they're anywhere from 250 to 350. So the series that I'm reading right now, Throne of Glass series, the last book or the first book that I just finished, is 404 pages long. The second book is 415 pages long, but then there's books in there that are about 700 pages long.
Oh wow.
Let's see, the Fourth Wing, I want to say, was around 600 pages. So this is another different series. The Fourth Wing was 600 or 500 pages long. The next book in the series is called Iron Flame, and it's 623 pages long. So, yeah. Well, there's another series that I want to get into as well. Same author. Okay, there are different authors actually with these. So the Warriors books are by Ern Hunter. The Fourth Wing and Iron Flame book series is Rebecca. Give me a second.
No, you're good.
Yaros. So Rebecca Yaros, I think that's how it's pronounced. And the book series that I'm currently reading right now, The Throne of Glass, is Sarah J. Moss. There's another book series that she has that I'm interested in. I think it's Crescent City book series. So yeah, like I said, I've wanted to get back into reading for a while, and I really enjoy reading. I'm just a slow reader.
Yeah. It's cool, it's cool. I'm
Yeah.
glad you're getting back into it. Like I said, it helps the brain.
Mhm. But yeah, once I get into a book series, dude, I have to really tell myself to stop at
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
times, because I remember when I finished Throne of Glass book a couple days ago, it was right around midnight. I started the next book, and I'm like, I can only do a couple more pages. I kept telling myself, a couple more pages, a couple more pages. I was like, oh my god. But it's good to have that type of obsession every once in a while,
Yeah.
especially with reading. Yeah. Bro, I have not talked this much in a long time.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't really talk much anyway, so yeah. I just like listening.
Yeah. What was it? I think when I got the Fourth Wing book, that's when Matt and I went to go get bagels down in Kingwood. And I'm like, what was it? We stopped by the Woodlands Mall. And I'm like, dude, is that okay if we just stop by like Brookshire or Barnes and Noble? Because I wanted to get that book. So that kind of helped relaunch my getting back into reading that time, because there was a while there after the pandemic I did not read. So that series got me back into reading. And more recently, I had this book for a while and I'd read a little bit of it, but going to Florida, I was like, okay, I gotta rededicate myself to reading, and I was able to. Let's see, I started. Let's see, I think I was on page 160 of the Throne of Glass book when I was on my way to Florida, which was like July 23rd, and I finished the book a couple days ago, so around the 15th. So, what would that be?
Oh, his name
So
is
about
Tyler,
3
by the
weeks.
way, Josh.
Oh yeah, Tyler here.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Yeah,
One of my best
I'm this way with
buds.
sport. I'm this way with sports. Actually, with sports, I'm even worse. I'll go on and on and on about sports,
Yeah, he's a
but I'm
big
getting back
sports
into
nerd.
reading. Yeah, very much so.
But he loves video games as well.
I'm just not good at them.
He's good at Halo.
Well, in Assassin's Creed, I will say I am good at Assassin's Creed. And Gears, I'm getting better at Gears.
He
But
got
those are
better
sword
at Mario
games.
Kart Deluxe.
Don't bring that up. Oh, so much trauma.
But
Oh,
you've gotten better.
Another game I will say I've been just really good at, even though I did not play it as a kid. Super Bomberman R. For some reason, I'm really good at that game. Don't know why.
The game's fun.
It's fun. I love frustrating Matt at that. he gets so frustrated. I'm like, wow, I understand you guys with Mario Kart me. Like, I
I,
understand why you guys want to play
I
it.
think I
It's
think
funny
those videos are
sometimes, for
still
sure.
up, aren't they?
Yep,
The ones where we play Bomberman.
yep,
Did you ever get the
yep.
second one?
No way. I don't know why, but I lost track of time, I guess, and I didn't get it. So I probably eventually will. Uh, like I said, right now, in terms of gaming, let's see. Recently, I played Minecraft and Forza Horizon 6, and maybe Fall Guys, and those have been sporadic. Like I said, the last 3 weeks, it's been me more reading than anything.
Which is good.
So, yeah, no, it's as much as I do love video games, I also really enjoy reading. So,
Yeah. I think there's such a good balance between the two.
yeah. Yeah, in a matter of what? In a matter of 3 weeks, I went through this book, the Throne of Glass book. So it was good. I really enjoyed it.
Nice. I'm glad you did.
There's 8 books in this series, so I'm only on book 2.
What series is it? Warriors?
No, the Throne of Glass book.
Throne of Glass. Ah, yeah. That's the one you started.
Yes, that's the series I'm currently in.
Gotcha.
Even though I did start, so I read the Fourth Wing, and I'm like 50 pages into the 600-page book of Iron Flame. For some reason, I stopped. So, and then now I'm getting into the Throne of Glass books, so I'm just going to continue on that until I finish the series.
Nice. Go for it.
Now, I will say the fourth wing does have some certain scenes in that one that are again just like Edge Runners. This is very explicit. It's got some very explicit moments, but they're good. And yeah, it's got some violence. It's got pretty good violence in it too, but it's not super descriptive. That's the good news. It's not super descriptive, but it's got fighting in it. It's got blood. That's not the thing that I was talking about that was explicit. It was more of an intimate moment between a male and female character. Yeah. It's pretty good though. I will say it's pretty good because of the context of the moment between the two characters. Because in that book, at a certain point, they can read each other's minds, or they're in each other's head, and it's again, I'm not gonna any more context than that. So It's very interesting. It's very interesting.
Gosh, that's awesome. I've never been into sports, but watching my family watch sports, that's entertaining. Yeah. The same thing with my family. They watch a lot of sports too, especially my dad. Yeah, it's pretty entertaining. The only sport I watch is baseball, because I like my Astros, because I'm in Houston, so.
Yeah, me too. But I'm a Yankees fan because I'm from New York, and I love pissing off Astros fans. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but it's hilarious.
It's okay.
It's funny. And don't worry, I don't try to piss them off. I've had people just get offended by me wearing Yankees gear. I'm like, really? And of course, I think I've had one or two people even say like, "Are you bandwagoning off of?" And it's like, Bro, I'm from New York. It- that's the number one thing I hate the most when they say is like, "Are you bandwagoning off of that team?" I'm like, dude, shut up. The only one they can really get me that with is so. Just to explain to your chat, like I said, I'm from New York, live in Houston, but I'm also a Green Bay Packer fan. Doesn't mean I dislike the Giants. So that's a team in New York I root for, is the Giants. But my number one favorite football team is the Green Bay Packers. My reasoning is because when I started watching, I didn't fully grasp the team is from a certain place. So I only looked at the Giants, the Packers, Cowboys. I didn't think of the Dallas Cowboys. I didn't think of the Green Bay Packers. I didn't think of the New York Giants. I was just thinking the team name. And so I started watching the Packers. And when I did, there was one player that I knew the most, which was Aaron Rodgers. So I just kept following them. And then I was an Aaron Rodgers fan. Still am. I have a Pittsburgh jersey. His Pittsburgh jersey. And I'll be rooting for him this year because this will be his final year. But I'm also a Green Bay Packer fan. So, and
Does Aaron Rodgers not play for the Green Bay Packers anymore? He plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
yeah, no, he doesn't play for the Packers anymore. He played his final year with them was 2022. Because in 2023 he went to the New York Jets, blew out his Achilles, took him another year. 2024 he actually fully played for the Jets that year. They were awful. They blamed it on Aaron Rodgers. They shipped him out to, or no, they let him go. He ended up going to Pittsburgh, where he ended up making the playoffs, and the Jets absolutely sucked, which was funny. I hate the Jets. Oh yeah, context, even more context. Even though I live in Houston, I don't like the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
The team I dislike the most, actually. So, yeah, fun. Funny that I am that way.
Why do you hate the Houston
But-
Texans again? I forgot.
Many things. I don't like the name because I think it's a bad cop-out name because it's like, okay, Houston Texans, so what? Is all of Texas supposed to be rooting for you? Does that make the Dallas Cowboys Texans?
Okay, yeah.
So it's kind of a weird. It's weird that they named it that way. If I were the Houston organization, I would have named them the Houston Toros, because the Toro is another way for a bull, and the bull is the logo. So you wouldn't have to change the logo or anything. Just Toro. There we go. Even though, ironically, the mascot for the Texans, his name is Toro, so they have to change the mascot name. So, which is not a big deal. It really isn't. I'm not a fan of the ownership. I'm not a fan of the ownership of the Texans. And what also doesn't help is again, like I said, the first time I watched the Packers, that's how I started becoming a Packer fan, was just starting watching them. The first time I watched the Houston Texans was when Andre Johnson got into a fight with the Tennessee player. And I remember thinking, it's like, why are they fighting? And every Texan fan was saying was because the Tennessee Titan player that he was fighting he's awful, he's doing this, doing that, he was antagonizing him. And I'm like, but you're a fan of the Houston Texans, so you're only getting it from one side. And they're like, no, yeah, this is how it is, type of deal. And I'm like, no. And I remember thinking the Tennessee Titan player probably he has his view too. So the first time I saw the Texans were one of the Texans players fighting, so that didn't help. And honestly, it's the same way with the Astros. There's sometimes the Houston fans can be annoying, so I end up gravitating away from that.
That's fair.
I've had people that are Houston Texans fans make fun of that I'm a Packer fan, and I'm like, you don't want to pick a fight with me whenever it comes to sports knowledge, because because immediately I would be like, 4-time champions. How many time champions are the Houston Texans and the Houston Oilers? And that would shut them up immediately. And just to give context again, me liking sports, yes, I'm a Yankees fan. I don't want the fact that they are 27-time champions. I don't like doing that. But I will if you're being annoying. Because I'll be annoying right back at you. So, I'm not one of those fans. I'm a fan of my teams. You can be a fan of your team. I don't care. The second you are annoying and are making fun of my teams, that's when I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to start being annoying too. I only go based on everyone else's energy. I've had conversations with plenty of people that don't like the Yankees. They were good conversations. They weren't bad. I've had people say straight, wait, hold on, I think your mom even told me straight to my face while I was wearing a Yankees jersey that she did not like the Yankees. And I'm like, that's fair.
I don't remember that. Maybe I wasn't in the room.
No, because they had a baseball game on that day, I think.
Was that like your most recent visit?
It might have been before that. The time before that. Because it was during the season.
And it could have also been like whenever we were I think it was whenever you came over for like that one game day where we played 3D World and Mario Party Superstars. You had your Yankees jersey. Could have been that.
Yeah, no, I had my Yankees, and I made it sound a lot worse than it actually was. She didn't just say it straight to my face. She was like, yeah, I don't like the Yankees, like that. So she wasn't mean in any mean way. And as a Yankee fan, I know the Yankees are polarizing. You either hate them or you like them. So I understand that. It's when you get really annoying. It's when you keep saying something. It's just because I think I told you this the one time that an Astros fan, when the Yankees made the World Series in 2024, this is the first ever time I've seen them make the World Series. So I was just happy that they were there. And I had an Astros fan tell me, "Oh, you're one of those fans."
Oh my gosh.
That's when I get like, okay, shut up, get away from me. I never want to talk to you again. If you talk to me and you keep flaunting the fact that you hate the Yankees, I will be the most annoying MF you'll ever find. Because, ooh. But,
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, basically I root for anything New York. That, except for the other New York teams. So like with football, I'm a Packer fan, but I do root for the Giants, and I don't like the Jets. With baseball, I'm a Yankees fan. I hate the Mets. With basketball, I'm a Knicks fan, and I'm okay with Brooklyn. I really don't care. The Brooklyn Nets are more the New York, or the Brooklyn Nets are more the New Jersey Nets than anything. So there's no disliking there. With hockey, I like the Rangers and the Boston Bruins, which is a very weird thing because people that are from New York shouldn't like Boston, but I'm fine with Boston. I'm not one of those people. I'm very different in terms of that type of New Yorker. Because I hate Philadelphia. I hate Philadelphia. So that's the one I hate the most, is I don't like Philadelphia. Like with Houston, there are teams I do like that are Houston, and I don't dislike the Astros. In fact, I have an Astros banner right here. So I like the Astros. It's just when the fans get annoying, it's like, I'm getting away. I don't.
And hey,
because
I can't blame you. And thankfully, my parents are not like toxic sports fans, so you were safe.
They're great. They're great. That's the only time I think your mom has ever said anything about sports in terms of that's against what I. That's the funny thing too. I wear different jerseys, and they're probably
Mm.
like, "Why does he root for that team?" And it's like, but they're probably also like, "Oh, that's cool, whatever." You know, that's cool. That's
Yeah, they're not like that. They're super
yeah,
chill.
no, yeah. Like I said, that's the only time I think I've ever heard your parents have an opinion about sports like that. It's just saying we're not fans of the Yankees, and it's
I'm
like,
surprised my
that's
mom
fair.
said that to you, not my dad. My dad's a sports guy.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I'm as long as you're not toxic, I can have a conversation with literally everybody. I think
That's
one
true.
time I wore a Boston. I had a Boston Bruins jersey on, and someone that was a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. And let me just give you context: the Bruins and the Maple Leafs are heated rivals. They do not like each other. But yet, I was able to have a conversation with someone that was a Toronto fan, with me wearing my Boston Bruins jersey, and
Oh,
it was a
really?
great conversation. Didn't say
Nice.
anything mean to each other. We're both complimentary of our teams, of each other's teams. Just had a good conversation. I can be that way, but I can also, I can also be mean. I can be really mean, and it's because I know my sports. I
Yeah.
know my sports. So if you say anything, you know I'll fire back.
Right.
But I will say, outside of that, there'll be only one time I'll be the most annoying person, and that's if the Yankees win the World Series. I'll be so annoying, but I'll be so happy. I think I've said this before, so my number one thing is I want to see the Packers win the Super Bowl, and I want to see the Yankees win the World Series. Because those are my two, like, football is my number one sport. It's the one I know the most, and I want my favorite team to win. But I want to see the Yankees win. I really, really do.
If they
'Cause
do,
I
I'll be
didn't- I
happy
didn't
for
start-
you.
Because I didn't start watching baseball and football until, what, 2011, 2012. So the Packers won Super Bowl, was it 2010? The year before I watched it. The Yankees won a World Series in 2009, a couple of years before I started watching it. So for me, I've never seen my teams, win the championship. And with basketball, I haven't. Let's see, I've been a fan of the Knicks probably since 2018, 2019. Because I've also liked the Warriors too. I like the Golden State Warriors because of Steph Curry. But I wasn't really a Knicks fan until 2019. So I've been watching them for a while. And I'm very happy that they won the championship this past year. But I haven't been in it as long as some of the other fans that have waited decades for it. And for me right now, like, I've been watching the Packers for at least a decade and a half. And I haven't seen them win a Super Bowl. I've been watching the Yankees for a little under a decade and a half, and they haven't won a World Series, so it's like, I really want them to win. I really want them to win. And to be fully honest, I don't even know how I'll react. I don't know if I'm going to be screaming my lungs out. I don't know if I'm going to be crying. I don't know. Find out.
It's a myriad of mixed emotions.
Yeah, I don't even know.
How many times have the Knicks won?
The Knicks have won 3 championships. So they won in 1970, then they won in 1973, and then they won in 2025 or 2026.
Ah.
So they went
Nice.
through a 53-year drought of no championships.
Dang.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure all the teams that I root for have won championships. Actually, no. MLS soccer. I root for the New York Red Bulls. They don't have a championship. They have been in it twice, but they've never won a championship.
Hmm.
But the Packers, they have 4 Super Bowls. Yankees have 27 championships. Knicks have 3. Uh, Boston Bruins have 6, along with the New York Rangers, who have 4. I think it's 4. No, 2. They only have 2. Yeah. The last one being in 1994? Pretty sure? Yeah.
For the Red Bulls?
No, for the Rangers. New York Rangers in the hockey. Yeah, the New York Red Bulls in MLS in soccer, they're the one team that I root for that don't have a championship.
Hmm.
They were
Gotcha.
they were in it. They were in it a couple of years ago. Was it in 2024? But they lost. I think it was against the. No, it was against LAFC. So that sucked. But and there's a difference. So, like I said, with when the Knicks won their championship, I was happy. I cried. But like I said, I didn't start watching them until 2019.
Right.
Where with the Packers and the Yankees, that's a little bit more like I've been that's decade and a half. I've seen them get so close sometimes and not get it. So I've been through the trials and tribulations a little bit of
Yeah.
being a fan of those clubs. So, but when they win, I know the Packers this year, they're going to be a good team. I just don't know how good. It's still a little, I don't know. They're going to be a winning team, but I don't know if, and I would say they're a playoff team. I don't know how deep into the playoffs they'll go. With the Yankees, that's a little bit more of like, okay, we just need to get healthy. Because this year, with the Yankees, this is the best pitching rotation I have ever seen of the Yankees. And I am excited. But the issue is, Aaron Judge, he's hurt. Cody Bellinger, he's one of our best players. He's hurt.
Rip.
So like, some of our best players are out, and it's like, but yet we're still winning, which is good. And there's one or two young players that are stepping up because you have we have Ben Rice. He's now our lead home run guy. He's got what 33 home runs, which is a career high for him.
Good night, Josh.
We have.
Enjoy having you.
We have a new young kid named George Lombard Jr. Really good shortstop. He's really, really good. So,
Nice.
like I said, we're right there. We're right there. If we could just get healthy. Because what I think
Yep.
Aaron Judge, they said Aaron Judge and Cody Bellinger will be back sometime in September. So it's like if we could just get those guys healthy, have them hit the ground running, we might win the World Series this year, which is makes me very excited.
Ooh.
But I also said that in 2024, they didn't win it. I also said that in 2025, they didn't. win it. So
Rip.
every year it's been, this is our year, and it's not. But without hope, what would it be? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay on the positive side. I think they could do it.
I'll never give up.
Yeah. All right, I think I've talked enough. My throat's kind of hurting a little bit, actually.
Alright, definitely get some rest. But I enjoy these conversations, dude. Always.
I still think it's hilarious. Just, oh yeah, Tyler, I'm streaming. What?
Yeah.
Oh.
True. We are still streaming.
I'm like, oh man, oh no, I'm sorry.
I was just in the mood.
Yeah, no, that's
I will
that's fine. It's
still
just,
cut off that part with Matt.
yes, please, thank you. Because I didn't know. I thought it was just us having a conversation, you know.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, you said this. And I'm like, and then you sit here screaming. I'm like, oh no, I just said that. Oh no.
Now you
That's
gotta
gonna kill me.
confirm if we're streaming or not every time we're in a Discord call. In case we have those types of conversations.
At least with you, I could do that. With Matt, sometimes he's just recording.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he is or not. But with you, it's like, okay, now I can just go on YouTube, check it out. All right, not streaming. All right, I can say what I want. Not really. I don't say it like I'm not like that. But I wouldn't have said anything about Matt if I had known prior. So. Knowing Matt, he's either gonna be it's either he's gonna be upset or he's not gonna give a crap. It's one or the other. I don't know. But just to make sure.
Honestly, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna cut it out. Just to be on the safe side. Plus, like it's my channel. I don't really like to include that kind of stuff.
Is my cursing a bad thing? I don't think I said it too much. But
it's a light cursing. Plus, there's a lot of cursing on our Mario Party videos, and those are all on my channel, so, like, it didn't matter.
True.
It didn't matter.
True. That's just a New Yorker. That's the New Yorker in my German in me. It flows sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It just happens, and yeah.
It happens.
Yeah. It happens. Alright, well I think I'm gonna head out because my throat it's sore.
Yeah.
I haven't talked this much in a long time.
Well, it was fun.
Good. It was good conversations.
It was good.
Conversation.
I enjoyed it. Get some rest, my dude.
I'm happy I'm not in the minority of the Ahsoka series. I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, me too. Let's get excited.
Yeah.
Well, you have a good night, my dude.
Alright, so you have a nice night, my dude.
You too.
I'm gonna leave on this.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy.
Alright, later.
Later. Alright, chat. We are entering the home stretch of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Now that my friends have all gone bye-bye, we will now be heading into the last level of the game. I will not be doing hard mode because it's just going for the whole game again. Not really necessary. Just wanted to show my keen knowledge of the base game and all the puzzle piece and Kong letter locations, and yeah. Hopefully my mic settings have still been on par, and that you've enjoyed the conversations I've had with the boys. Go subscribe to them, they're awesome. We do Mario Party like Mario Party, we do all sorts of multiplayer content like every now and then, so check us out. I upload them to my channel, and it's a lot of fun. Nothing beats. I should have went on that cloud. Nothing beats freaking gaming with the boys. Nothing quite like it. That's just why I document them. Went on the cloud. It wasn't like a time limit barrel, thankfully. I thought it was honestly probably the easiest out of all the secret seclusion levels. Hey, nice. Oh, I had to like... So they propel you up. That makes a lot more sense. And I can get that puzzle piece. I like how this level basically takes like all the plain stuff from Lost Mangroves. I did it again. The big oaf that I am. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. This level is not too bad. Also, my open right earbuds have been bothering my right ear a lot, so I'm going back to my Raycon Fitness headphones for streaming and possibly Discord chatting as well on PC. Why do I keep doing it too early and not waiting? And plus, I don't like wearing my glasses while wearing headphones too because it puts a lot of pressure on my head. It starts hurting a lot, so not gonna do that anymore. Plus, I don't really need my glasses when I'm gaming up here because TV is literally right in front of my face. I can see it perfectly fine. I'm a nearsighted kid. I only need my glasses when watching TV from afar. I don't need it when reading or any of that garbage. I need it when I'm driving though. Hey, got them all. Heck yeah. Making that progress. Oh no, you have to roll jump off of that. They don't propel up, they just break. Thank you, Mr. Cloud. This is a very good platforming level. Very well designed, very satisfying too. Puzzle piece? Right, quite possibly. My brothers and sisters. Yep. In the clear! That one goes up. But these do not jump too early there. That's fine. We'll make it. Just gotta not be stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid, Jen. Stupid. I got this, guys. Those of you who haven't lost faith in me, I appreciate it. Gosh darn it, I felt bananas. Not like it matters. You don't give me squat. Other than more bananas. Oh, right before he could set himself on fire, too. I also love the music here. Music's great. What? Okay. I accept defeat. Sure. Just drag out the stream a lot longer, why don't you? We're almost done. Like, this is the... Stop doing it! I don't want to talk about it. Forget what I said about this level being easier than the other ones. It kinda isn't anymore. I haven't played this one in a while. If I played it a lot more, it would be easier. There's just a lot of things you gotta watch out for. Gotta pay attention. Everything be falling. I'm a big boy. Gravity is not my friend. Okay, there we go. I guess I just did it too late. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know why I'm doing this again. Okay, kill you. I should get this jump down. It's fine. Okay, just like Bobopolis. Hope there wasn't a puzzle piece back there. And now we really gotta keep it going. Oh gosh. That one gave me a lot of time, thankfully. I know it's not gonna be on sync. It was just out of time to jumps. Go with the flow. This music's so good. I love this music. Wow! I guess I don't have to move there. I just gotta jump when those things are moving. We were doing so good though. What happened? Stop doing that. Bam! Music is reminding me that this is a happy, fun place with a bunch of wrecked airplanes. What kind of fever dream? More fun than Golden Temple, I'll tell you that. I don't care. We're fine, we got all the puzzle pieces. I think we're only missing one actually. I don't know where it could be. Can't be that hard to find. Got this, guys. Easy. Go with the flow. Don't stop. Oof. It's okay, we're good. I jumped too early. Man. Get out of that garbage, alright. Back to floatus mode. Whoa. Actually, maybe Golden Temple is easier. The fact that they don't give me a Kong for this. They only gave me a Kong for that first level. Which I forgot what it was called. But who cares? Who even gives a poop? Look how satisfying this platforming is. Whew. Thought I screwed that up. Just for GP. I can do whatever I want. I want 100% this level as God intended. Is that heart that I don't need? Ah! Yeah! Yeah, girl! Yes, queen! Slay! Oof. I'm the best. I'm the best. I know what I'm doing. Yep, don't have to move here. Fun. There's some manners, but it's okay. Hey! Let's go! And get with the 15er. Alright, and there you have it. Tropical Freeze, 100% completed. I mean, 100%. Did it. Now what? There's my hard mode. Which I'm not gonna do. Let's go take a look at that 100% save file before we call it. There we go. Alright, night everybody. Thank you for joining me